Hello, Tech fam. Your TechSys is in the house, and today we'll be starting a new concept called files used in C programming. These are the main four files that will be used in a C program. All right. So today we'll learn about each of this file separately. So to understand this all these concepts, let's take like an analogy like cooking a dish. Okay, right? Cooking a dish. I will explain each of these files with this analogy. All right. So the first one we'll be learning about is the source file. So what is the source file? Okay, now let's consider a pizza. All right. Consider this a pizza. I know my drawing is a little rough, but all right. So, what is a source file? Source file is basically the ingredients. All right. This is basically the most raw ingredients that we'll be using in a pizza. This is an analogy, all right. This is not actually what you'll have to be writing in your exam. This is basically an analogy for you to understand. So what is this ingredients? This ingredients is basically the C code that you write. All right. The C code that you write is called the source file, and it is the file extension of this source file is .c. For example, it can be main.c or math.c or anything.c. All right. It contains that int main function. If you guys remember in the first video or in the second video that I had done, it contains the int main function. What this source file basically does, it has functions, that is these or many other function that you will be creating. This main function is usually created in the beginning. Sometimes you will be creating your own functions. All right. So first point is functions. It has loops. We will be coming to this topic in further classes, but I'll give you an example like if loop, for loop, while loop. These are some of the basic loops that you'll be learning in further classes, but it does describe about loops and also about logic. I guess logic is like the basic thing that all of you understand. Logic is basically what happens after what and what leads to what. So this is what the source file has. It has basically the ingredients of a pizza, that is dough, sauce, all of it. This is the basic ingredients, that is the C code. The source file will have C code. It has a file extension of .c. Example main C, math C, all of it. It contains main function and it does functions, loops, logic. It contains all of it. And most importantly, source file is always written by us, that is as software people, or if you're just a student learning to code, this source file is written by us. Keep this in mind. It's very, very, very important. All right. Source file is written by us. So I'll give you all the points that you'll be have to writing in exam. You'll have to write this point, file extension, example, and these 3 points